Hello everyone, and welcome to Mad Platter. We're up here at the cabin for the day. I just came up to do some cleanup. There's leaves all over the deck. Gonna gather some firewood. My brother's coming up for the weekend to do some hunting, so I figured I'd share this with you. So hope you enjoy it, and thanks for watching. Alright, so first things first, you can see this deck is covered in leaves, and I should probably get rid of my mumpkin pumpkins. But yeah, I'm gonna sweep off the deck, get the cabin opened up, and I'll probably open up the hatch just so I have more room to move around and kind of get organized inside. And probably I brought some lumber. I might build a little wood stand or a little wood rack just for some overflow firewood. So I might do that today, but for now I'm just going to start getting cleaned up, then I'll get back with you. Alright, that's much better. The deck's cleaned up. The pumpkin's still solid, so I think I'm gonna leave the pumpkin here. I guess it's still fall, but it's actually pushing 60 degrees, which is surprising for mid-November, but I would imagine this is probably the last of the warm days. But it's pretty windy, so it feels pretty chilly, but yeah, what is that, 61 degrees? Doesn't feel like it. All right, so I'm gonna open the hatch. There we go. That'll give me some more room to move around inside. Hey, Bruce. I didn't bring s'mores today. I figured I wanted to kind of get up here, just get some work done. So she's at home snoozing, I'm sure, and I normally don't bring her up during hunting season either, because I'm not comfortable leaving her in the cabin by herself. So I take her to the babysitter. So I'll probably pack her stuff away for a few weeks. But yeah, this back room is really what I'm going to try to get situated here today. I bought this bigger table, and it's bigger than I want. It doesn't leave much room for anything else, so I got a small table, so I'm hoping it fits on that in the back side there, and I can put the refrigerator, and then this whole area right here will hopefully be open for storage. And then I also bought like a little tray table to maybe put the crock pot on, so we'll see. But that's what I'm going to do first, and then I'll probably get outside and do some firewood. Alright, so I got the back room all cleared out. Let's take a look. Yeah, I'm hoping the table fits this direction, the new table that I bought. And it'll leave much more room in here. Not much to look at. I think next year or next summer I'll probably finish this room, or hopefully decide by then what I want to do, and then start working on it. Alright, I'm going to set up that little table. I really hope it fits. That's just about perfect, and the refrigerator fits right on there. It's like this table was made for this spot. Even got the fridge plugged in. I'll actually be back up here tomorrow, so that way it'll be cold for tomorrow when I get here. I think we're gonna crock pot kibasi and sauerkraut tomorrow night when my brother gets here. Yeah, that worked out good. I wish I would have found this table in the first place. It would have saved me 40 or 50 bucks that I spent on the other one. Alright, well, that's that. I'm probably gonna store the rest of the stuff in there for now. I'm super happy with this setup. Since I'm gonna have to fold down the little table to fit the second cot, or the little kitchen table that I have, which is over here, I'll need to fold that down to set up the other cot right here for my brother. So I moved the coffee maker and that little electric burner, and I can also put the crock pot right there. So this worked out perfect. And since I can't do anything without coffee and it's just sitting there, I'm gonna go ahead and make a cup. I always carry my coffee kit with me, so I'm never without a coffee. Alright, so I got my coffee. I think next up, I brought a 12-foot piece of lumber, so I think I'm going to hang it in between two of these trees here, and that's going to be where we hang. If we get any deer, that's where we'll hang our deer. And there actually used to be one here, but it was all rotted, and I took it down when I first bought the property. I forget where it was. I don't think it was between these two trees. And I did want to get this wood cleaned up and split, but I might do a little bit of that today, but we'll see if I have time. So it looks like these two trees here are the closest over, at least out of these trees, over where I wanted to hang this. So I think this will work, so I'm going to hang it on these two. Somewhere up around there. I got to figure out how I'm gonna hang one side and hold the other side up at the same time. So I'm gonna have to rig something up to hold a side up while I'm hanging the other side. But I got a ladder and some rope. I'll figure something out. I just kind of tacked in some 2x4s I had laying around to hold that side up. And I got one screw in that side. I got one screw in this side. It's level. So I'm going to climb back up, take that down, and then put a couple more screws in. Should be good to go. Got it hung up. I think it'll hold. I used like lag screws for if you're building a deck. So those should definitely hold. And it's a 2x8, so I'm pretty sure that'll hold a deer, maybe even two. But yeah, I've been wanting to hang one of these for a few years now. I just haven't gotten around to it. Plus I haven't gotten a deer from hunting out of the cabin, so hopefully this year I'll get a deer. I have an antlerless tag for up in this area, so that's my goal for the year, is to get a deer from hunting out of the cabin. Another reason I really wanted to get this hung up is I came across this as I was done cleaning up and organizing my garage at home, but this is an old block and tackle that when I lived at home at my dad's house, he had this hanging under his back deck, and we hung a lot of deer from this, and it just kind of brought back memories. So I bought some new rope, because that rope seems pretty dry rotted and it's old. Let me get this set up. I hope it holds, because one of these blocks is cracked pretty good. Yeah, that one there is cracked, but we'll see. Hopefully this will hold a deer if I actually get one. So wish me luck. Alright, I got the rope all hooked up, and it looks like this is going to work. And I can't even tell you how excited I am about this. For my brother to come up for hunting season, and just, this brings back a lot of memories from growing up, going to camp, hanging deer out on the deer pole. So yeah, I'm pretty excited that I finally got this hung up. So we'll just have to wait and see if we get a deer. Hopefully this will pull it right up. That pole took a bit longer than I expected, as things typically do. But anyways, I'm going to, I got this little camp oven, like, I don't know, probably a few months back, and I just haven't used it yet. So I'm going to use it today, but I want to get something cooking here before it gets dark. So I brought a little turkey pot pie, so it's my pre-Thanksgiving dinner. So hopefully this works out. I'm going to warm it up. It runs on propane, and then cook my turkey pot pie. And while that's cooking, I think that'll take about an hour. Hopefully I think this will get up to 350 or 400 degrees, and then I'll do some work while that's baking. All right, I got the pot pie all wrapped up. I got the oven warming up. It's been going for probably about 10 minutes now, and it's slowly getting up to temperature. I think it's up to around, let me see, it's up to around 250, but I'm gonna get this pot pie in there and get it going because it's getting late. So hopefully it'll cook in an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. So I can get some stuff done while that's cooking. All right, so I'm gonna get this in there. Yeah, I didn't get nearly as much done today as I had planned, but at least I got that pole hung up. I got the back room organized. Let's get that closed up. So I'm going to try to get a few more things done, but I don't think I'm going to get a wood rack built today. There's definitely not enough time to do that, but I don't know. I always feel like I have to accomplish something in every video, but I'm just going to show you what I got done today, and maybe this will carry on for the next video. But beautiful fall day. Winter is coming, all the leaves are down. Stove's up to 300 now, so it's getting there. We'll give it an hour, and then we'll check it out, see if it's done. I'm going to go ahead and get some wood loaded up for inside the cabin. That'll take a little while, and then probably get cleaned up, load some stuff up, and maybe then my pot pie will be ready. This is going to be my overflow wood bin. So hopefully with my other one and this one, that'll be enough wood to get us through a couple nights. And then I can always come out here and replenish. I was hoping to finish this before I dug into it, but maybe next fall. Take a couple layers off the top. Alright, I'm going to load up this basket. I should probably put some of these down a little bit. I'll do that later. Alright, go for round two. So it's been almost an hour and the pot pie, I think it's done. I checked about a half hour in and the oven was up to like 500 degrees. I didn't even realize it went that high. So the pot pie's probably burnt. It was kind of boiling over, but I opened the oven door for a little bit, let it cool down, then it kind of got it down to 400, and it looks like about 5 more minutes will be an hour. So I'm sure it's done. But I pretty much got everything I needed to get done today. Not everything I wanted to, but I'm pretty happy. I mainly
wanted to get that back room organized so we can, when I have the cot up, so we can actually maybe put the crock pot and move around in here a little bit. Oh, with the refrigerator. So that's all set up. And I decided not to set up the cot today because my brother texted me and said he's taking some time off tomorrow, so he will be able to come up early, which is awesome. So I'm just going to leave the chair set up and this little table, and then tomorrow I think we can just eat here, and then when it's time for bed we'll fold down the table, these fold up, and we'll slide right under the cot, and then we'll put up his cot right here, so it'll be perfect. But yeah, so I didn't get that second cot set up, and that's why. So I shut down the oven and I opened it up to let that cool down for a bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat my Thanksgiving pot pie here at the cabin. Oh, perfect timing. And then that will be it for this video. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Well, that's kind of a mess, but I'm sure it will taste the same. Happy Thanksgiving.